Hi everybody, it's Debbie here and welcome back to my crafty den. I am just putting away this pile of yummy scrumptiousness, all of these perfect little embellishments and decorative pieces to go on all kinds of art and to send in Happy Mail. So this is, of course, a segment of Frugal Friday, and I am going to show you how I got all of this. So I'm going to set that over there, and I am going to get right into this video. So thanks for joining me today. Dan, I was just sitting down to my desk to do a little, I just call it maintenance. But I have this. So I have this. It's an old grocery store tray that had stuff in it. And I save them if they're big enough just to use them for bins. And I have all of this stuff that I've been tossing in here. Now, most of this is Happy Mail bits and pieces. So I just wanted to go through all of this and show you why I kept it instead of tossing it and why I'm going to use it and how I'm going to use it. So I've got my scissors here and I'm going to go through my trash bucket here. Now I've kept, and I always keep these things, whenever I get a you know, one of these cup sleeves from Timmy's or any of the coffee places that have them. It's not this side that I'm interested in, but this side. This makes marvelous texture on ATC cards, on tags, on pieces of journal pages, on little pieces of mixed media art. So all I do with these is that I open them up and lay them flat and then put them back in my stash. And I'm going to get some of the bigger things out of the way. I have an old calendar here. I keep old calendars because they have artwork in them. And something as simple as this would make a great... You can cut pieces out of the artwork. You can use the whole page. Oh, look at this for a fall seat. Just for example. Now, I got to turn it so I don't get that glare. There. I'll hold it on an angle, but now you can see it. If I was to cut any part of this scene out, it would go on a fall collage paper, a collage piece really, really nicely. And there's one more thing that you can get out of calendars. And I know I have one in here, and I'm going to haul it out. So a lot of calendars that you get, at least we do here in Canada. I don't know if you get them anywhere else. But in the center of the calendar, they'll have stapled a little page like this. This one says, "Hi there, I'm Murray, the memory minder elephant." So these are stickers, and look at them, like they're planner stickers. They're meant to go on a calendar, and that's what you're planning. This is just a gold mine of stickers, really functional stickers for a very small planner, which is perfect. I keep these because I can use these in my small traveler's notebook planner in the insert there, and they're awesome and cost me nothing. So another thing that I have is catalogs. Now that Sears is closed here, we don't have the Sears catalog anymore, but I used to get all kinds of things that I'd cut out of there. But we do get small catalogs and flyers in the mail. Now this one is a jewelry catalog. For really expensive jewelry. But if you wanted something glittery or glittery looking without the actual glitter on your planner page or on a piece of art, imagine just cutting a piece of this jewelry out, or cut out a stone or use your hole punchers or your, you know, your shape punches. Cut these into different shapes. They'd be amazing. So yeah, I always stash just a few things like this. Now my artwork, ATC cards are really good places to use things like this. And that's because these are small pieces. So yeah, your catalogs. And now I'm going to get into what I'm going to use my scissors on. Now this is all Happy Mail. Well, most of it is. This probably wasn't Happy Mail. It was my Hydro Bill. But I just want to show you this. Look at the print inside of this envelope. Isn't that spectacular? You could cut this out and look at the visual texture you've got on a piece, or rip it and put it on a piece. But yeah, these envelopes that have, now I think this is even a bigger print. Same thing, that's the return envelope. And this is the one that the sadness came in. But, and I can't get it open. But when you open this up, look at that. It's houndstooth, this one. Like, look at how nice that is. So yeah, mail. All the scraps and bits. Check the insides of your envelopes and see if there's something there that you can use. So this envelope, I'll do this too. I'll take this and I'm going to cut this out. There. So, I mean, this is a tiny little embellishment now to use on a little piece of art, which I think is really, really cool. So I am going to take this empty tray, put the other stuff over there. I'm going to take this big empty tray and I'm going to start dropping my bits of things that I can actually use now back into this tray. Now I have stamps from all over the world. So this I will keep, and this to me is now just garbage. I have a lot of white envelopes. This one, however, look at this stamp. Isn't that stinking cute? Like, this one here has, and I think what I'm going to do with this one, because it has the postal stamp, or the canceled stamp right on it, is I'm going to cut the whole canceled stamp out with this stamp, because now that's an embellishment. Like, that's a really stinking cute little embellishment. I love it. It's amazing. So that, and this envelope, yeah, I'm just going to toss it, I think. Now, when I trade for Happy Mail, we send each other different little bits of ephemera and stuff like this. So that will look really neat on a piece of art. I got a big boot. This is one of mine. Little bits of, oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. Little bits of mine came in. One of the other things that I get sometimes in my Happy Mail is I don't have a die cut machine, and people will send me die cuts, and I absolutely love getting them. This one has been so pretty. Look at, see that? This one is so pretty that I haven't been able to bring myself to use it. It just keeps going back in. Our ATC cards, most of the ladies, as well as myself, we have a little thank you cards or bigger cards, some of them, that we put the cards inside so they don't get bent, and send them like that. And but look at how pretty this is. Now I could cut the corners off of these, and that would make an awesome corner embellishment on a card. More stamped envelopes, and I'm going to do the same thing with all of these. Like, look at this Sticky Club one, and this one comes from Pasadena. But this is a big package when it comes. Like, it's not really big, but it's heavier than most of my Happy Mail. But look at the stamps that are on it. And this, with the word love and the wavy lines going through from that whole thing right there, I will cut that out, and that will be an embellishment. So I'm just going to set them aside. I'm not going to cut them all in front of you. So that's what I'm going to do with most of the stamps. This one came from Australia, a $3 stamp from Australia. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So this was a little extra that came in Happy Mail. Now this little envelope here, I was tickled pink when I got this little envelope because it had some paper cuts or cuts of paper. See the little cuts of paper? They're really pretty. Some more little cuts of paper. This one's a flag. Little speech bubble flags. Look at this little hippo. And I love Boston Terriers, and I think that's the cutest little thing. Another little piece of paper. A little sticker, but it's a crown. And then the stamps. Now, she's doing what I'm doing. She's saving the stamps, but she's putting them in Happy Mail for people. So some of this stuff that I'm cutting out and keeping that will make great embellishments, I will send, like some of the Canadian stamps. I'll take some of these used Canadian stamps and send them to people overseas. But this one's from India. And that will be awesome on a piece of my art that I make. And I think that'll be just really, really cool. This envelope has this cute bear stamped on the front of it. Now, I will fussy cut this out and keep that stamped embellishment. And this is stamped the WWF, and then it has this Mustang on the front of it. And I don't know where this came from because it says it's Canada. You can tell it came from somewhere else because Canada is spelled like that. Oh, it came from Germany. So look at this car on their stamp. And I think that says classic automobile. That's really cool. So that will be cut out and saved. Oh, wow. Some more Canadian stamps. But I love seeing what all the different post offices sell people in the way of stamps. More envelope or more cards. Look at these pretty spring florals and the hummingbird. This will definitely be cut out and be used as a piece of artwork. I love collaging, and this as well. All the little bits and pieces. And this card is so stinking pretty. They're global stamps. In the States, I believe that's where most of these come from. They have a stamp that's just called global. So they must pay a certain price for a global stamp, and they can put it on and send things anywhere. I get a lot of mail from the States that have these stamps on them, but they seem to have a lot of seasonal themes. So I'll cut that out as well. This one's cute. This is from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Is that a sticker? Yes, she's put a little sticker on there and a little pink flamingo. She put washi tape on the back. All this is usable to me. Oh my goodness. It's a little glitter. It's fallen out of one of the packages. Let's see if I can shade it a little bit from the light, or I don't know if I can get that so that you can see it. There. It's a tiny little Mr. Potato Head. But yeah, I say more. Look at this pretty, pretty bird. It looks like it's sketched, but I think it's a stamp. It's just adorable, and I will fussy cut that out. A Christmas card. So don't forget your cards. Yes, don't forget your cards. The insides of them can be cut, and this can be cut out and it can be put on something. Even something as simple as this hello, because it's gold foil, I mean, it's not getting thrown out. And look at this gorgeous card that somebody sent me with a trade in it. And it has nothing in it. It's just a card. So I can use this piece as I could use this piece as an insert. Oh, and look at the butterfly on the back. As an insert even in my Happy Planner. Just punch this part of it and it would still go in my Happy Planner. So you have to look at every single little bit. I'm not going to go through every envelope and show you every stamp, but we write each other little notes. And this is embossed paper. And look how gorgeous that is. Now, I didn't toss this or put it in my other book. I save a lot of the little notes, but I didn't with this one because this is so pretty. I'm going to cut this out and use it to frame a piece, or I'm going to do something with this. I'm absolutely going to do something with that. And the cards, the thanks with extra sprinkles. This one is all glitter. Another one of those global US stamps. But I've got two cards here. This one is absolutely beautiful, and so is this one. The Trillium is our provincial flower, which is really, really nice. So yeah, that's something else. This, I just want to show you what somebody else has done. This envelope has been put together from, see that? This is from some kind of an advertisement. It says the scenic something, this Scenics of North America. It might have been a, there's a little hole punched here in it, so it had to have been something else. But she's cut this out and she's turned it into a envelope. And I think that was a really marvelous idea. The reason that I kept this one is because I'm going to draw this out as a template. Because, yeah, that's a perfect template for me. This is the size for ATCs. It's perfect. Little envelopes. I sometimes get cards in little envelopes or get little bits of ephemera in these little envelopes. And they are really cute as well. So, but look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? It says, may you have a prosperous new year. But this is a little envelope, and it even has this, look at this little cutout here. So this is perfect. It's a perfect little envelope. And it hasn't been written on, so I can use this again. I could use this, I could glue it down and use it as a place to stick things. I could make it in as a pocket in a junk journal. All kinds of things that could be used for. And more stamps, more stamps, more stamps. Oh, look at this cute little card. Yeah, I just love all the little cards and the stamps and even like the back of this, because it has little lipsticks on here. That would be cute to cut a little piece of that out and put it in some kind of a fashion spread in my planner. And this little stamp here with the houses is from the Czech Republic. But I love being able to see all the different stamps from around the world. And there's so much potential here. So I'm going to get busy. I'm going to cut all this out. Sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to cut that off so quick. But I did do what I said I was going to do. I cut all this stuff out. So it's not a huge pile when you get all the paper out of it. So I've taken all the pieces of ATC sized paper, the other paper, the leftover envelopes and stuff like that, and just put them in my paper stash box, my scrap box. So what oh, I didn't take the boot out. So what I'm left with is, take a few more of these things out that there. So what I'm left with, the stuff that I cut out, is here. So I have numerous stamps. Every single one of these little pieces now is an embellishment of some sort when I do something with them. I cut out all the post office stamps that say airmail and first class, and because the stamps and the post office stamps are on different colored envelopes, it makes each little piece unique. Because that package was ripped, but I did get 2 little pieces of that lipstick. Look at how pretty that is. Like, that's just an awesome, awesome embellishment here. There. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, an airmail sticker. This one's really pretty. So all kinds, and some of the envelopes had things like this on them. So yeah, so look at all the amazing, I think this is one of my favorites, that one that came from Germany. Yeah, and this was on the other side of the envelope, so I cut it out. I cut out the little bird stamp, so now I have a stamped bird. Yeah, so some of this stuff will be used to make embellishments. Here's the one off the top of that big envelope. Like, isn't that awesome? That would look so cool up the side of a tag that had a travel theme or something on it. So I've got all these embellishments. I've got things now to put in my Happy Mail that I send out. A lot of the stamps, like the Canadian stamps, this is actually an older Canadian stamp, but a lot of the Canadian stamps I now can put back in Happy Mail and send to people when I'm sending things back to all the places that these stamps came from, which I think is a really awesome idea. So that's it. This is my Frugal Friday segment. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to comment and let me know. Also, if you share this video, it lets YouTube know that you like the content that I'm providing. And if you're not already a member of my YouTube family, the subscribe button is right there if you'd like to join us. So thank you very much, everybody. See? Thank you very much, everybody. And bye-bye for now. Have a great day.